Hi, Santiago here. Let's learn how to model a hand sketch in Grasshopper while we learn Grasshopper foundations. Let's do this. So here I'm showing you a process of drawing of how we are shaping our space as architectural space that we are thinking by hand. We are delimiting the space, start to drawing the shapes that we think are going to be useful for the purpose or the program of the space. And finally, we have to decide how it's going to be the shape of the walls that we want to model. First of all, we need to drag the element. So here we just drag the element and drop it over Rhino. He's asking us, and we can select that it's going to be a picture and we just placed. I'm going to scale it that these 2 points, these red points that are the elements that are shaping my space, these two are 10 meters. So select the first point, then the second one, and then I write 10. Now let's trace it. We can start the polyline tool and we can start to draw it. You can change from mode line to arc and through point to start shaping the curve of your element. Here I came back to mode line, and here I'm just clicking over the red dots that are already drawn. Here we have kind of similar shape. I'm going to modify a little bit this one so we have the most similar to the shape we have drawn. And there we have it. This is our shape traced in over our image in Rhino. Then we go to Grasshopper. We place the parent curve and we right click over it and we click on set multiple curves. I am assigning all these curves that I've selected on Rhino to this simple element in Grasshopper. Now Grasshopper is taking this data. Now after this, I need to make a change over the component. I'm going to right click over it and I'm going to click on Graft. Graft separates the data. Instead of putting all the curves that we have assigned on the same basket, each curve it's going to its own box. So Grasshopper processes them only one by one. We are separating the information because if not, Grasshopper is going to think that everything is a whole. So it's going to connect everything and it's going to affect our model. After that, we're going to place per frame in the canvas and connect the curve component. I'm going to the perspective so we can see better what is happening. Then in per frame, I'm going to assign internally into the input in the parameter the number 0. So we can see that the parameter is starting at the start of our polylines. You can see that it isn't orange, so the information is being processed correctly, as is shown in the model. Then we place rectangle component and 2 sliders from 0 to 5.0. We copy paste it and we connect them to X and Y. And then we connect the frame output of the per frame to the plane of the rectangle. Everything by now seems to be going fine. Then we place sweep 1 and connect the rectangle output to the sections of sweep 1 and our original curve to the rail of the sweep 1. We are not seeing anything, but we are going to see it while we start to graduate our number of sliders. You can see that is taking shape. As we saw before, it's making empty extrusions. So we need to cap these empty faces of the model. So here we just click on cap holes and we connect the output brep of zip 1 to the input brep of cap holes. We can start to hide everything else and we can see that we have our shape modeled. So to export the STL, we right click over the component, we pick our model, we can see that it's already modeled in Rhino, we select all, click on export, place over our file, select the STL type, name it, and save it. We set the tolerance, as it here. We click in OK, and we have exported our first STL and architecture project to be printed. That was it. We have learned how to model our hand sketch in Grasshopper while we learn Grasshopper foundations. I'll see you on the next course.